Oh baby, we live in exciting times. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Super Jesus Jackson, and today's video is a very special one. We're going to be reacting and analyzing, talking about the Grand Theft Auto 5 trailer. Many of you are like, what is wrong with you? Why would you look back to Grand Theft Auto 5 when we are so close to Grand Theft Auto 6? Well, that's sort of my peg to do this video. Grand Theft Auto 6, the official trailer for it, I believe is going to come out December 5th. This is a Tuesday. By the time that you watch this video, you will probably have already seen the GTA 6 trailer, but I still think this video has some purpose. Grand Theft Auto 5 is, I believe, the greatest best-selling game ever. Let me check that actually, because it's either this, We Play Sports, or fucking Tetris or Minecraft, one of those. It is the second best-selling video game of all time. Probably Minecraft is the So it's the second best-selling video game of all time. Yeah, a big deal. Okay, but Grand Theft Auto in general, and I've made a couple videos about Grand Theft Auto. They're huge games, okay? It's probably, besides Call of Duty, the most successful video game franchise. So definitely iconic. Grand Theft Auto is in our blood. It's part of our culture. I mean, even if you don't really play video games, the essence of Grand Theft Auto, sort of political and social satire, right? And crime, violence, comedy, parody. Those are all things that are a part of an American culture in general, are a part of our culture. And that's what Grand Theft Auto is. All those games that have come out. And Grand Theft Auto 5 was the pinnacle of the franchise. Not my favorite Grand Theft Auto. I played about like halfway through its story. I thought it was fine. I probably should playing it now. If I were to played it now, I probably would gravitate more towards it. I think at the time I was younger, I was more into like online and just kind of fun, right? And so Grand Theft Auto, I wasn't really super invested into its story. I wasn't a huge fan of the three protagonist idea. I think it's better to just concentrate on one. But I think they pulled it off well for what it was, and tons and tons of people enjoyed the story of that game. I prefer sort of the previous Grand Theft Autos, like San Andreas and Vice City. And if we're talking more modern, definitely Grand Theft Auto 4. That's like a masterpiece in storytelling. And I haven't even beaten the fucking thing, but from where I played it and from just kind of fucking around with it, definitely a masterclass in video game design. So, anyways, Grand Theft Auto 5, the official trailer came out over 10 years ago. So it's been a while. November 2nd, 2011. I remember when I watched this video, I was like, holy shit. I was like, this is the most amazing fucking thing ever. I loved the music. I loved so many things. I lost my shit. And just a couple comments here on the video. This is the one that stands out to me. Can't believe we get to experience this feeling again in a few days. A trailer for a new Grand Theft Auto is just huge. I mean, this video game, the last GTA 5 came out over 10 years ago. Came out in 2012, I believe, or 2012. So it's been over 10 years. So it's a massive deal. It's a huge, massive deal. But anyways, let's check out this trailer. Stroll back down. No one says that, into memory lane, and let me reignite the feelings that I had as a younger Super Jesus Jackson watching this trailer and just getting goosebumps. Here we go.
Why did I move here? I guess it was the weather. Or I don't know, that thing, that magic. You see it in the movies. I wanted to retire from what I was doing, from that line of work. Be a good guy for once, a family man. So, I bought a big house, came here, put my feet up, and thought I'd be a dad like all the other dads. My kids would be like the kids on TV. We'd play ball and sit in the sun, but, well, you know how it is.
Oh, that's so beautiful. It just, Grand Theft Auto as a franchise just means so much to so many people above and below my age. It is just a seminal, it's like for anyone who loves video games, it's kind of like, if you get to experience Grand Theft Auto, it's like the first time you have sex. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it is just such an important experience. You know, Grand Theft Auto embodies so much of what makes video games so avant-garde and what made them so amazing, you know, in general. You know, and the thing about Grand Theft Auto is that it was controversial, right? The violence, over-the-top nature of it, you know, the drugs and all of that. But deep within it, it's trying to tell a story. There's still stories that are being told within Grand Theft Auto, and it's trying to take itself seriously in a way through all of its parody. And it's sort of, again, it's providing a mirror to America. It is political and social satire. That is what the franchise is. And so, but it's adorned with all this fun, you know, violence and action and gameplay and all of that. But it's really trying to make an engaging story that teaches us about the hypocrisy of our society. And it's still an engaging, you know, fun fucking time. It's kind of like a Quentin Tarantino film. Like, that is what Grand Theft Auto is to me, from what I've gathered. And there's still substance in Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction, for example, even through all of its exaggerated violence and language, right? And so that's what Grand Theft Auto is, and it's very special. It's very special. It's very American in the sense of, like, I don't know, it's as American as grandma's apple pie, you know, as Superman. It just, only in America could a game like this exist, which is actually kind of contradicting because I believe the guys who make the fucking game are English. It's kind of hilarious. But all the other games have been set in America for the most part, besides one of the first games that was set in London. But it's kind of interesting, right? But this trailer, I remember when I first watched it, I think I was like 12 years old or something, I'm not sure. I'm 25 now, so you do the math. And I just, again, it was like an event. It was a moment, you know? And there's another, too, the Grand Theft Auto 4, not the trailer necessarily, but the reviews that came out for Grand Theft Auto 4, I mean, it was huge. It was kind of like, you know, like if Steven Spielberg only came out with one film every 10 years, when that movie releases, it would be the biggest fucking thing ever, right? For that moment in time. So that's kind of what Grand Theft Auto is. You know, it's just one of the greatest video game franchises of all time that only comes out, like, you know, every few years or more. It's an event. And so Grand Theft Auto 5, I mean, the successor of Grand Theft Auto 4, one of the most successful games ever and greatest games ever. I mean, the hype was immense. It was real. But this trailer, it's just, music is an essential part of Grand Theft Auto in general, but specifically in this trailer, this music really brings, it pushes the trailer to, you know, epic proportions. Once the strings come in the trailer, and you get the race car sound in there, and the action, and the cops, and the chasing, and all of that. And just also, we have to understand also, at the time, Grand Theft Auto 4 was, you know, when it came out in 2008 or whatever, it was great. It was for its time, it was amazing. The level of detail and level of things you could do, and the world itself. It was basically based in, it was Liberty City, but it's based off of New York City. Here, it's set in California, but Grand Theft Auto 5, you look into this and the amount of detail, you know, like the homeless people below the bridge, and just the amount of density and the things that are going on and the massive scale of this world, it just gives you a taste, this trailer here. And you're like, oh my God. It's everything that Grand Theft Auto 4 was, but bigger, you know, and that's always what Grand Theft Auto has always tried to do, right? Is tried to make itself bigger and bigger and bigger. Watching all of this, you know, the people and the density of the city, and also the narrative of it. Clearly, it has a very narrative focus. We begin with one of the main characters of the game, Michael, and just this story of how, you know, he used to be in the crime world and now he wants to retire and have a nice life, you know. But clearly, it doesn't work that way. It just doesn't happen that way. So, really amazing stuff. And the music, though, just really brings it home. And I think also, this trailer kind of elevated Grand Theft Auto a little bit more in the sense of like, or at least our anticipation of it, because, you know, you see a lot of real world things. Like I said, Grand Theft Auto is a mirror to the real world. You know, you see the homeless people, you know, in this California-esque city. Los Angeles is such a world of it's a place where you think of glamour and Hollywood and fame and money and economics, yet there is so much poverty and so much societal struggle, you know, like in an economic struggle, you know, from like the average person. So you see, you know, like the home being for sale, you know, and again, the homeless people, and sort of just kind of, you know, these vignettes of normal life. And you're like, yeah, like these people clearly, you know, they're not doing the best and there's one shot where like, this one, African-American dude is looking at this other dude who looks a little bit more, you know, I guess more rich, right? Even though he's got his gold watch himself, but you know, the way that the richer guy is dressed, you know, with the sort of vest, the kind of preppy look, and these small little touches here and there in the trailer that really show us like that there's this dynamic of rich and poor, right? The working class and the luxury class, right? The high class. That's really cool. And that's what Grand Theft Auto has always been great at, is again, providing commentary in the real world in a way that's engaging, fun, depressing, and, you know, but at the end of the day, fun, right? Like I said. So really fantastic stuff. Really brilliant stuff. And this trailer's just phenomenal. I get chills. Once the strings come in, I get chills, and then the logo at the very end with the plane, and just amazing. Absolutely iconic. So I just wanted to revisit that with all of you. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below if you like this trailer, if you agreed with my take. Are you excited for Grand Theft Auto 6? Please let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this content. Give this video a like if you liked it. Dislike it, of course, if you didn't. And share with your Grand Theft Auto loving friends. If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you, you beautiful creature. But that's it for me. You all take care, stay safe, and until next time, I love you.